Hey everybody, I'm here today with a driving lesson for changing lanes on a main road. In this video, I'll be going over the basics for safely and smoothly changing lanes while driving on a main road. Now let's get right to it. I'm going to start off by explaining the process, and then I'll go ahead and demonstrate myself changing lanes on a main road. All right, so the process is fairly simple. You're going to start off by deciding, are you switching to the right or are you switching to the left? Okay, which direction are you going to be changing lanes towards? Okay, once you've decided, you want to take the appropriate safety precautions. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're putting your signal on, you're checking your rear view mirror, you're checking your side mirror on the side that you're switching towards, and you're checking your side blind spot on the side that you're switching towards. Once you have ensured that it is absolutely safe to do so, you can go ahead and change lanes. And I place emphasis on that. You should only change lanes when it is absolutely safe to do so. So without further ado, let's go ahead. We're going to head to the main road as soon as this car passes, and then we're going to switch lanes. And I will demonstrate myself switching lanes a few times, and then I'll actually be giving you some sort of bonus tips for switching lanes. So I'll demonstrate the basic procedure for switching lanes, and then I'll be giving you some bonus instructional tips to help you be safer and smoother as you change lanes on a main road. Now, I'm going to be turning onto this main road. I'm going to be turning into the right lane, and then I'll do a few lane changes. Now, it should be noted that the majority of main roads, at least the ones that I've encountered, have two lanes. Okay, there are exceptions to the rule, but most of the ones that I've encountered have two lanes. So with that being said, you're only going to be able to switch to the right or to the left once. You know, you're not going to be able to switch two lanes to the left or two lanes to the right, at least, like I said, to my knowledge from the roads, the main roads that I've encountered. So I'm coming to a complete stop here. I'm only going to proceed when it is safe to do so. A little bit of traffic coming from this direction right over here, but when it is safe to do so, I'm going to go ahead and turn. We are good to go, so let's go ahead and turn right now. All right, driving on the main road, I'm going to switch to the left. Left signal goes on, rear view mirror, left side mirror, left blind spot. Take the wheel, maneuver it a bit to the left, and then pull it a bit to the right to straighten out. Now that I'm at a red light, I'm going to go over a few quick tips. One quick tip is about steering. As you saw right there, when I switched lanes, I had two hands on the wheel. And what I did was I steered to the left. I took the wheel, I brought it to the left slightly, not an aggressive movement, but slightly. And then when I got into the lane, I had to steer back towards the right a little bit to straighten the car out. Now, when many people are learning to drive and they're first switching lanes when they're driving, they tend to steer towards the new lane and they hold the wheel there and they realize they're going out of that new lane, so then they have to steer back aggressively. Make sure that you're smoothly bringing it into the lane and smoothly straightening out. Now that we're driving again, I'll go ahead and switch lanes to the right in just a moment once the cars start moving over here. All right, so I'm going to switch lanes to the right. Right signal, rear view mirror, right side mirror, right blind spot, good to go. Steer to the right and then straighten the wheel out just like that. Another thing that you'll notice, and I'll switch to the left again because I actually have to get into the left lane. Left signal, rear view mirror, left side mirror, left blind spot, good to go. Steer to the left, straighten out. And I'm actually going to just make this turn right here, turn onto this side street. So, a few quick tips that are very important for switching lanes safely and smoothly. A few quick tips. Steering. Like I said, you got to be smooth with your steering. Be gradual with your lane changes. Don't be too aggressive, but don't obviously take like 45 seconds to switch lanes either. You want to do it smoothly, gradually, not too aggressive, but also not too gradually. Try to use two hands when switching lanes. Now, obviously, if you're driving a manual car and you're like shifting, obviously then, I can understand if you use one hand, but you want to try and use two hands as much as possible when you're changing lanes because it's going to cause you to change lanes in a safer manner and a smoother manner, okay? You also want to make sure that you're able to maintain your speed as you change lanes. You don't want to change lanes when you have to slow down or accelerate. You want to be able to change lanes and maintain your speed throughout the entire process, meaning if I'm in the right lane and I'm going 50 kilometers an hour, I continue to maintain that speed of 50 kilometers an hour as I switch to the left lane and I maintain that speed of 50 kilometers an hour in the left lane. Now, there is an exception, and that is if you are passing a car. So if you're switching lanes in an attempt to pass a car, then what you should be doing is switching lanes at the same speed then accelerating when you are in the next lane, in the new lane, and you're able to see down the lane and the traffic and so forth. And then obviously, because when you've passed the car, you have to switch back to the original lane. But with that being said, you want to make sure you have two hands on the wheel, you're doing it gradually, you're doing the appropriate safety precautions, and you're only switching lanes when it is safe to do so. And you want to make sure that you're just maintaining your speed. And it's as simple as that. Only switch lanes when it is safe to do so. I cannot emphasize that enough. And that's basically it. In this video, I've shown you how to change lanes on a main road. It's been a very simple driving tutorial. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.